the Jamaican government did not end the Cuban program where doctors and nurses are hired out to the government of Jamaica. The Jamaican government did not bring it to an end. It is the Cuban government who has ended the program. Why do I say that? Well, in 1975, when the program started, the agreement between the government of Jamaica under the Michael Manley-led government and the government of Cuba was for Jamaica to pay for the service. And that service was paid for to the government of Cuba. And that's how it has been ever since. This government in 2026 went into negotiation with the Cubans from 2024 to make changes to the arrangement. And two of the changes that the government wanted to be made are, one, that the Cubans who are coming to Jamaica should have their passport in their own possession. As it is now and has been, is that the workers who come to Jamaica are not allowed to have their own passport. It is taken from them. Number two, the government of Jamaica wanted the payments to go directly to the people who are actually doing the work and not the government of Cuba. And this is reasonable because as a country, we abide by the international laws around labor and human trafficking. And the issue of forced labor can easily be applied to the situation where you have human beings who are working and their money is going directly to their government and not to them. I mean, you can just imagine the small amount of benefits that they actually get. Now, these workers also get money directly from the government whenever they work overtime. So the only time that they get money in their hands for the labor that they do, for the service that they render, is when they work overtime. And you can see how that can put them under pressure to work more hours than they should be. They will stretch themselves at the cost of health and getting a good sleep, just to be able to hold some money in their hands so they can buy something to bring back to their country, to show that, you know what, I work hard and this is what I brought back. This is what the situation is. So I'm not sure those who are blaming the government, if they actually understand what is going on. And the government is not being unreasonable, right? We have to abide by the laws that we sign on to, whether it is local or international. And it is not, I don't think that any Jamaican would want to be going anywhere to work and their money is going straight to the government of Jamaica. And for those of you who want to criticize the government, you should be ashamed of yourself. But I understand why some of you won't be ashamed. Because some of you are great supporters of democratic socialism that Manley was pursuing. And therefore you are compromised. You have no clue. Like a cult follower, you have no idea of your own. So you are falling in line with people who support that ideology. Hypocrisy. Because you would not let your children leave Jamaica to work for go anywhere in the world to work, and they don't have full control over every money that they work. You would not allow it. So you are more loyal to your political ideology than you are to the human beings who are 90 miles away from us, who come to Jamaica and work hard. A service that is valued, a service that is appreciated because our people have benefited from it. But right is right and wrong is wrong. And as a people, like nobody else, we should be uniquely incensed that our governments, both parties, allowed this to happen up to this point. That's what should incense us. Not to criticize the government for ending it. Not to criticize the government for asking for the changes in the terms. Who are you? What have we become? The Cuban doctors and nurses in Jamaica who are still there, they have a choice. They can be hired directly by the government, or they can go back to their country. Our government is currently in the process of importing that same service, or those same services from doctors and nurses from the Philippines. You think the citizens of Philippines who are coming to Jamaica, you think that their government will be getting their money? Absolutely not. Those people will be coming to work and they'll be getting their money to do what they want to do with it. And that is what we wish for every human being. Every human being on the face of this earth must be justly rewarded for services rendered. And no government or any religion or any gang or any cult should get in the midst of that. So shame on you who are trying to make political fodder out of this and trying to criticize the government. Where is your humanity? For a country that has more churches per square mile than any other country in the world, you should be ashamed of yourself. You should be ashamed. Your ancestors are turning in their graves. They wanted the same freedom that you have today. They fought for that, so that you could not only we could be free, but that we will extend the same freedom and justice to everybody else. Shame on you. We are better than this.